Hello, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Beth. I am a qualified outdoor leader in the UK, and in this video I'm going to show you what I got up to hiking in the Dolomites with my friend Amy, only using public transport. Our trip started in Rimini on the east coast of Italy with a delightful weekend by the sea. It's very much a typical European beach town, but it has a great long beach and good access to San Marino. We took a 4-hour direct train up to Bolzano, which is where we based ourselves for a few days in an Airbnb right in town. And so let's get into the hiking, because we wasted no time getting out. Our first day, we stayed local, getting the cable car from Bolzano up to hike the Written Plateau and see the Earth Pyramids. It was a great ease into hiking here, not strenuous, just beautiful countryside and a stop at Wolfsgrubner Lake as well. We did roughly around 20 kilometres in total, but you can do as much or as little as you like, which we soon discovered, because there are so many different trails to take and they're all marked along the way. And honestly, it kind of baffled me to find towns and communities living up here high in the mountains, but I was just over the moon. I could stop for a coffee all the time. Although the mix of German and Italian that is spoken up here threw me right off. So just ordering a simple drink, I ended up speaking 3 different languages and saying please and thank you in reverse multiple times.
What is that noise? Sounds like an air raid. Anyway, I was about to start speaking and just say we're looking for the best viewpoint. The Dolomites, I think we may have found a lovely bench. Contender. Let's show you. Look at this adorable honesty box. I think some of these are Sambuca. Sambuca on the trail. What do you think, Ames? Look, there's honey. Oh my god, how sweet. Very cute. Yeah, I've just been looking at the map here. So this is one that was recommended when I was searching for popular hikes. So we are going to get the bus to Siusi, and then it takes the cable car up to here. And then all of this is the meadow. So we're just going to kind of follow some of these trails, maybe head up here, do a nice little bit of a meadow hike tomorrow. Day 2. Day 2. Ready for a new mountain range today. And our first time on the bus. No, is it? Yeah. Yeah, it is.
The bus station in Bolzano is so well connected, and it's really easy to just use their app and buy a multi-day pass, which gives you unlimited public transport. It's so good.
The excitement level has risen today. You can see the mountains. They look so amazing, and we've got a clear sky at the moment. We can't wait now. We're going to get the cable car up.
Yeah.
And then we're probably just going to take about 4,000 photos because it looks amazing. Look at that.
The cable cars are super smooth, and the 10-minute journey just flies by when you're looking at the scenery. It is totally worth paying for a cable car if you want to save your legs and spend more time up high, as the elevation gain if you hike up is a lot, so be warned. This one drops you right at the edge of the beautiful meadow at Alpe Di Siusi. And honestly, our jaws just dropped at how stunning this place was, so please add it to your Dolomites list immediately. Again, there are so many different trails to take up here, so you can choose however long you want to go for, but we headed around the edge of the meadow first, which was through some gorgeous woodland, around to Pits, and then we crossed over to Panorama Point. But if you just fancy a little wander and an Aperol, then you're all sorted for that too.
I think we may have actually found the best bench in the Dolomites.
The biggest?
Yeah. Look at the view. Stunning. I'll just get the remote. Oh.
Picked up my Dolomites souvenir. So cute. Honestly, we could have stayed there all day looking at those views, but we were pretty knackered by the afternoon. So we took the cable car back down and got ourselves ready for a big day out the next day. Good morning. It's bright and early on day 3. I think it's proper day 3 in Bolzano. We had crazy thunderstorms last night. It was just wild, like all across the mountains, kind of over there. Terrible pointing there. It was just like crazy lightning thunderstorms all last night. It was pretty wild. Plan for today is we're going to do Seceda. We have been kind of deliberating over whether kind of which route to do, but I'm going to show you the plan. So on the map, the usual kind of route that most people take is going from Seceda and getting the cable car straight up to Seceda there. But that's kind of can be quite busy and it's very expensive to get the cable car there. So we've decided we are going to get the bus a little bit further on to Santa Cristina, and then you can see there is a cable car, I think going from about here, yeah, and then that goes up to here, Carezza. So we are then going to approach Seceda on foot, kind of like exploring this area all around here. So you can kind of approach it along the kind of the ridge line here, which we think will be a really nice option. It's a cheaper cable car there, and it means we kind of get to hike around here as well. There's a refuge there that I think we're going to go to, and a bit more of like the kind of like the Val Gardena area around here. So that's the plan. Straight off the cable car and straight into views. Mental. Protect your skin, kids. This is lovely and quiet, isn't it? There's like no one here.
We've invented it.
It's such a beautiful way up to Seceda because there's just like 10% of the people that we would have, we'd be encountering at the top. So it's beautiful.
Pretty.
I mean, I sound like a broken record, don't I? But once again, there are so many trail options. If you take a fairly direct meander up to the summit, it will take roughly around an hour, and it is fairly steep towards the end, but very doable even for non-hikers. So this has been a lovely route. We've kind of weaved our way up here, and then across, which kind of cuts out that busy part up there. And then follow this path up to Seceda. So what you're seeing here is the paid photo area, which costs €5 to go up. And really, if you've made an effort to get up there, just pay the fee because the views are so worth it. Once we ticked off the summit, we enjoyed a long hike meandering back down to Carezza via the scenic route. This was definitely the busiest hike we'd done so far, but we still managed to get some pockets of quiet along the trail. Our favourite part of this day, though, was just seeing the surrounding landscape around Seceda. It was just so epic. So as soon as we got near the summit of Seceda, it just got busier and busier. And now that we've kind of come down, it's been very busy. There's been a lot of people on the trail, constantly. Right, we are done for the day. Time to grab the cable car back down and grab some dinner. The next morning we had a lie-in for our rest day, and it was so needed. Bolzano is such a cute town that we decided to spend the day wandering through the streets, popping into the million outdoorsy shops, and made our way to the Lago for a couple hours chilling and swimming. I'd seen photos of this place online, so I was expecting it to be rammed, but when we got there, we found we just got lucky, and I think with it being early on in the season, at the start of June, we pretty much had the place to ourselves. It was exactly what we needed before our final hiking day the next day. It's a very rainy
morning. Look at my SPF, it's all just like running down my face now. Melting. Just got absolutely hammered in the rain this morning.
For our final day, we really wanted to see a classic Dolomites lake, so we took a direct bus from Bolzano to Lake Carezza, which drops you about 30 centimetres from the edge of the lake.
So very much hoping the weather picks up a bit, because this is the current view of the lake. And it's the first time we've got rain jackets on today.
With shorts.
Shorts, that's quite a look, isn't it? Yeah. Let's hope it brightens up. It might, you never know. Hopefully we get a nice view of the lake at some point. We're going to go for a little walk and hopefully it will clear.
So you know the drill by this point. We headed off through the forest on one of the many marked trails and really enjoyed a different landscape this day. The forest was so quiet and it felt really nice to walk without it being busy.
Had a lovely circular walk through the trails and it's now lifted a little bit so we can see a little bit of colour. It's actually been a really good walk to do today in bad weather, hasn't it?
Yeah, through the trees.
Yeah, just really nice and moody all through the forest. It's a shame we're not seeing it on a bright sunny day, but it is still gorgeous. Yeah,
Less people.
it has been really quiet, yeah.
You will not believe our luck. We went for a coffee, came back, and the cloud had completely lifted. Just look at that. We were so pleased that we stuck around. So that brings us to the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any questions, just drop them in the comments, and we'll see you again soon for another one.